Alright, welcome to Mac Helpers. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to add more media, which is I'm going to show you how to add shapes, lines, and different kind of things like that. So once again, I'm with a blank document. Click the plus sign up here and click the full square, and then it's going to give you a bunch of different options from drawing lines, arrows, stars, kind of bubble text boxes, and it's going to give you a bunch of different colors and things like that. So let's go ahead and click this one, which is going to be a gradient kind of deal. So let's take the rounded rectangle or a rounded square, or however you want to manipulate the shape. So to manipulate the shape, just like before, kind of click on the highlighted circles and adjust the size of however you want it. Now, so we got that on there. Now let's go ahead and click the Paintbrush tool. So that really allows you to change the styles, add text to it, and arrangements. So if I want a shadow options again, just like all the other previous media things if you watched our other videos, but this just kind of allows you to manipulate how the thing looks. Let's leave it at this one. Let's add a reflection, so that kind of took away from that the way it was looking. So that one looks pretty cool, and you can turn the reflection really dark, or you could light it up, or just have a little bit on there. Your opacity levels, kind of change it to from opaque to less opaque and things like that. And let's go ahead and turn those off just so we can kind of see what's what. You can add a border again. Let's say you wanted the black, keep a black border, but I wanted to increase the width, and let's say I wanted to add that one. You can see how it kind of changes the little corners a little bit. There's more of like a squiggly line, chalk line, dotted line, and you can just adjust the sizes and things like that. Pretty simple. The bigger the font on the dotted, the bigger the dots, the less dots there will be. And you can go real small like that, which you can barely see the dots because they're at one point, but they're still there. So let's go ahead and keep that there. You can go to the fill, which is just going to change the colors and things like that. So the gradients are there. The little more textured feel is there. Whoops. Click the paintbrush again, or you can click that, which is just an empty box again. And those are your style options for that. So that is how you kind of stylize the thing by changing colors and adding fonts and things like that. Or now you can add different text to it. So if you double tap inside the box, it will automatically allow you to add text in there. And so if you go back to this, you can go ahead and, or you got to select the font, highlight it, and you can click that one, which I was going to copy the style, or you can go over here and change the style again. So let's go papyrus. Let's say I wanted to be a purple. And then you can go like that. So pretty straightforward. And if I'm going pretty fast, it's just because it's pretty simple. So if you wanted to make it like a bullet points or text and stuff like that, you can click none, and then you can adjust the layout, things like that, where you want the text to be. So that means it's going to align to the top, that's going to align to the center of the actual box, and that's going to be the bottom. So no matter how you adjust the box itself, it's going to keep that on the bottom there. See how it did that? So if you go back to the arrangement and click back to middle, it's going to automatically put it in the middle. And then the wrap was just like I've showed in other videos. It's really for adding for the text in the body paragraph. And let's go back to this. So change this how it looks on there, but if you go back to body, it's going to go back to that. And then style options, border effects, showed you all those items. So if you guys have any questions, I know I went through this pretty quickly, but it's that simple to add and manipulate shapes and fonts. Well, actually, I want to show you one more thing. I want to show you how to draw an arrow and things like that, because you can add as many different items as you want. And if you didn't like those, you didn't mean to press all those, you can go ahead and hit undo. Now let's go ahead and hit the plus sign again. Let's go ahead and add just a straight line. So a straight line, you can adjust the length, spin it around, change which sides you want. Now if you click the paintbrush again, it will give you the different style options, and you can change the width of how thick the line is going to be. You can add arrowheads, squares, arrows, diamonds, all different styles right there. Or you can click none. Depends on which side you want. So if you have it like that, see that looks kind of a messy, but you can go like this, Now it looks pretty cool. So it's a unique way to do an arrow. You can change the fonts just like that, or the styles I should say. And then that's kind of it. So you can have it make a dotted line. You can make the thickness of it. You can add effects. You can add a shadow to it. Pretty cool. And then you can add a reflection. Make it a little bit darker. Make it a little bit more opaque. That's kind of it for a line tool. And then you can also do the arrangement so you can move it front to back. So how that would work is, let's say you were like this, and now you click that again. You can see how it automatically moves it behind the other one here. That's front to back. Wrapping will just be with text again. And then for the last one, let's go ahead and add this little squiggly line. And what's cool about this one is you can do a bendy line and kind of really change the shape of this line. So you can do that. You can click on that arrow, make the size of it change. Now if you hit the style bar and arrangements, you can add the arrowheads again to it. And that's just a cool way to do, just to kind of make a cool fun line. If you had like an image there and you wanted to just kind of manipulate how that looks or where the text is actually pointing to, things like that. So if you guys have any questions about adding shapes and fonts and all this different things to your Pages document, make sure you email us at info@yourmachelpers.com, or go ahead and find us on Facebook at facebook.com/MacHelpers. Like our page, post a question to our wall, because that will be the best way to kind of share this with other people that probably have similar questions to you. So we're here to help. Thanks again, and yeah, email us with any questions. Thanks. Bye.